I didn't see you there. It's me, Thomas Edwards, also known as TE. That's me, that is. I'm in Morecambe again. I just stood on the back end of Midland Hotel. And actually, if you're a big fan of TE, or if you want to be a fan of TE, go back through my videos. I did all the stations in Morecambe, and one of the videos was we did the platform, what now is the platform. And we talked about all the railway lines coming across here. And there's the old station on the pier behind us, and there used to be a shipyard here, and the lines used to come across the road. There's a lot of history. Go back and look at those videos. There's a whole playlist, actually. But I talk about the Midland Hotel as well. It was originally built by LMS, I can never say it quick, LMS, and then in the Art Deco period it was redesigned as you see it today. But in the car park round the front there's a few treasures hidden because it's the Bentley Drivers Club Western and Eastern and Western North region meet. It's like a spring Easter meet, and there's about half a dozen cars out front. We're going to have a mooch round, so we'll get down there and have a look. And it's actually all the lifeboat guys are on call out, and the hovercraft's just gone out. I've got a bit of footage I can show you of it going down the estuary. They look like they're going to Arnside or Silverdale area, dragging a raft on their back, so someone's stuck in the sand. What's not good. So we're going around front, have a nosy of tea. Tea loves it. I like a Rolls Royce, but we're going to have a look at some Bentleys instead, because as they say, all roads lead to a Bentley. So let's go and have a look. Oh, come here. Firstly, there's a light up ball there, and I like a light up ball. One day when I have my showbiz bungalow, I want two of them on my driveway lit up at night time. It's actually a house near Milthorpe's got a couple of them. I might do a series on big light up balls soon, but I could show you tonight on the way back through. Look, there's some Bentleys sticking out there, so I'm going to go on to POV now, point of view, with T. So let's go and have a look. Talk as DW if you. Continentals, a new Continental there. A Marge. Tony had one then.
Yeah, like this one here.
Yeah, it's an S3 or an S2. The Rolls-Royce version was a silver cloud, and then in the Bentley form it's an S3. Tell you, Adam, Norman Wisdom had one of them.
You ain't got I can do Norman Wisdom.
Can you?
Got to get me a voice. Got to just squeeze myself a bit. Mr. Grimsdale, Mr. Grimsdale. Just like that.
Yeah, it was very good, DW. And there's a Turbo R. What sort of Turbo R's came out 86, and it went all the way right through to the end of of this chassis. What's an SZ chassis? I actually like the Rolls Royce version, but the Turbo R, Jim Bowen had a Turbo R, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're great, super, smashing.
Yeah. That's a Continental R. Quite nice there, the big sort of coupe they made.
Yeah, there's a Bentayga
here. Next to it. But this one here, this Continental R, in the late 90s they did one that was called a Continental T, and it had a dashboard like a BRM in, and it was a shorter wheelbase.
Nice.
And then this is a Bentayga, like you say.
Nice, yeah.
It's got TE on the number plate.
Yeah, it's good. That is. Spring weekend.
Yeah, it's unreal. And then
the
Bentley. This is a Bentley 8 here. A Bentley 8 is came out 1985 to about 1992. They made them. And what's special about a Bentley 8? It's the entry level Bentley of the shape of this Bentley. The chassis is called an SZ, but the shape of it is a Mulsanne. So the Bentley 8 was like the entry level of a Mulsanne. It was really low spec and really cheap. It was under 50,000, where the Mulsanne was 50,000 and above. So this was like if you couldn't, it's like when you go into a dealership, you'd buy, this is your Fiesta, and your bigger one would be the Mondeo.
His flaps up.
His flap up, it covers his
flaps up.
And it's pretty good. And there's two old ones down there, isn't there? Now I know nothing about these. They're like 1930s Bentleys.
This is my era. This
Is it?
sunshine. Yeah.
Some are like Bentleys and like 3/8, aren't it? 3/8 or something, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, it's nice. That.
There's another one over.
It's nice.
Another one over there.
Yeah, I like those front doors. B on them.
Yeah.
Side.
I like Lucky's klaxon horns on the front. It's alright, isn't it, that?
You got a bit of a cough tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DW's not well.
Yeah. I think you got some.
And then... Don't give it me. Look at his toolbox on the side of that.
Yeah, it's nice that.
Yeah, it's got a toolbox. Oh, look right in front. Here. Flying spur next to it, and a Continental next to that. This is what Tony had, one of these. Paddy, who's doing the engine swap in one of our BMWs, did a complete engine rebuild on one of these for a guy he worked for at the time.
What are they called again?
It's a Bentley Nage.
Homage.
Yeah. And then there's another Continental. Continental R next to it. Another Bentayga.
Yeah.
Another Continental. Have you noticed we've all got personal plates on?
Oh,
No one's scrimped on money here.
Yeah.
Pete.
They don't want you to know
How old it is, yeah. Another Continental. Another brand new one. That's the coupe version of a Nage. I never know what they're called.
Yeah. It's nice. It's 55W.
You know, that'd be a good one for you, that would.
Wow.
Look at these badges on that.
Yeah. Piggott. See that one? That P.
Oh yeah, Piggott.
What's it? That could be Lester Piggott. That.
Could it?
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on over here?
No, he's got
I
personal.
like that one there. What's that again? One of them.
It's a Mulsanne, isn't it? I don't know what it is. I'd have to look around the back, but it's an SZ chassis.
That's nice.
It's got the, yeah, it's a Mulsanne, yeah.
It's nice that is, you know.
It's got,
If I was getting one of these, I'd have one of them.
you would, yeah.
They're everywhere.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. See, it's all happening in Morecambe.
It is, yeah.
Bet you're glad I told you to get down here for some of that dog food.
Dog food, yeah. Pedigree special.
Yeah, you can get it here in Whiteland Estate much
Yeah.
cheaper than you can in Cambria.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
cheap.
And you've got to see some Bentleys as well.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Brucey bonus.
Nice, nice.
That one's nice. It's got suicide front doors on that.
Spring weekend.
Look at the size of these lamps, DW.
Yeah, them biggies they
And a
are.
big fog lamp up front.
Yeah.
Another Continental.
GRRC member, yes.
Yeah.
Bentley Drivers Club. Wonder what is GRRC goes
It's probably
on.
Rolls-Royce, something
Yeah.
club, isn't it?
Could be, yeah. Leave if you know, leave
Yeah.
a comment below.
Little turbo out there.
Leave a comment
Went
below.
below. It ends, so to speak. You can see that an Arge and then the SZ chassis up next to it. Turbo R. That looks like an extended one, that.
Yeah, extender.
But look at the back doors, dead long.
It's an extender.
Extender.
Yeah.
If it is a long wheelbase, I don't think they did many in turbo R form. Like its number plate.
The RAF here,
Oh yeah, RAF. Yeah, and he's even got his flying. He's a Colonel DW.
Do you reckon he could be
Yeah.
a wing commander?
A wing commander, yeah.
Or I don't think so now, because it's a long time since the war.
Oh, this is just a standard Mulsanne, look at
you know,
this.
You know, since the war, like, he
Yeah.
could be a rear gunner.
A
do you
rear
know what I
gunner,
mean?
yeah, he could be. Out with Lancaster bomber.
Yeah.
Look, this is just a Mulsanne S, this. This is this nice coloured one.
Yeah, I know a joke
Yeah,
about
but you
it,
can't repeat
know,
it. I know what the punchline is.
Yeah. Show business never leaves you, you know.
No, it doesn't.
Even when you get into artiste management.
Yeah. CBE.
Yeah,
some music playing somewhere.
Yeah, there's a thing going on in there, like a wedding or something.
Is Andy Tillon there in Boogie Street?
Yeah, Boogie Street. Johnny Wyatt, you know.
Oh, they're cool, they are.
That's nice.
Continental. It's like a massive BM almost,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's got a good shape to it.
It has, hasn't it?
hasn't
Yeah. Nice and square, but it's a big
I like
coupe.
that. Nice, that is.
We could go to Sweden and that.
Yeah. I might fill it up though, wouldn't
No,
you?
no, I wouldn't.
I think we'd have to ask Paddy to do one of those
Yeah.
LPG conversions.
Versions,
you know.
yeah. You know, purists would hate it. Right, so we've come across the road from Midland to platform, and it's the Tom Petty Experience is on tonight, the 22nd of April, 2023. And the best bit is, me and older brother Andy Taylor, who's a professional bass player, always go and look at the vans, see what they've come in. And around the back they've got a Mark 7 teardrop transit, there's a little Honda, then they've got a Vito and another transit, and there's a personal plated Audi on the bottom. Maybe it's Singer's coming, his swanky car. The rest have all turned up in a transit, like it normally happens in bands. Singers always get the best gig, and then all band get the van, so to speak. There's a few stories on that in many bands. And so if you've enjoyed today's video, looking at some Bentleys, looking at Midland Hotel, looking at the platform and some bit of showbiz with tea in Morecambe. The sun is going down on tea as normal. Make sure you give us a like, and subscribe, comment below. Remember to click that big bell. Ding! See Mark Waterman, no relation to Pete Waterman, but he didn't see as he drove right past. He's gone looking at the Bentleys. You can't believe he meeting Mark Waterman. We were going to ring him up tonight to have a brew with him on the beach, but coincidence has it he's turned up. He's driving out. You're going to miss him.
There he is. There he is.
You're going to miss him. No, he'll just bugger off. Ah.
He's seen
Yeah, so he's seen you. Hey, look, E36 wheels.